Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us today. I'm so glad that you're here as we continue on this journey of self-expansion and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Your support here helps spread the word and grow this community of self-reparenting. Now for a few updates. First, I'm excited to introduce our Patreon community, where for a small monthly fee, you can join us for 3 weekly reparenting support meetings. Sundays, we have a guided meditation for emotional grounding. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion for deeper discussions and growth. And on Thursdays, we have open topic conversations for real-time support on any topics that may come up. You can find all of the details about what's included in this community by going to the Reparenting Daily website and checking out the community tab. In addition, we now have a WhatsApp support group, a global network of fellow travelers available anytime you need encouragement, guidance, or a simple connection. This is just one of the many ways we're building a strong, supportive space for your reparenting journey. The next announcement is that I've just released my first few books. The first is the Reparenting Daily Journal, a structured 365-day guide to help you work through reparenting day by day. Starting in 2025, each month focuses on a key theme with weekly sub-themes. The Reparenting Daily podcast episodes align with the journal, making it an interactive and immersive experience to help you stay focused and ensure real progress this year. Now for the next announcement, I'm thrilled to introduce Fairy Tales for Reparenting Daily, a collection of 3 books inspired by Jungian analysis, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and most importantly, the work of Marie-Louise von Franz. These short, simple stories are designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and experience healing through storytelling. What makes these books unique? Well, at the end of each story, there's a deep dive analysis exploring its themes, explored by journal prompts to help you reflect on how these lessons relate to your personal journey. All of these books are now available on Amazon, so go ahead and take a look and support this project. Reparenting is a journey of growth, iterative change, and continuous improvement. Much like nurturing the bonsai tree, it requires patience, care, consistency, and attention. Thanks for being here and supporting this work, and for committing on your journey of self-expansion. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is an article entitled The Power of Structure: How to Change Your Habits. It's written by the IGY blog. As always, you can find the link in the show notes. I'll read a portion of the article. Just as a reminder, we're in April, and the theme for this month is developing structure and discipline. We're in week 1, April 1st until the 7th. And the theme of this week is the importance of structure. The power of structure and how to change your habits. I never bothered about whether what would come out would be sustainable for this or that, but just tried to understand. And it always turned out that understanding was all that mattered. Alexander Grothendieck. Understanding ourselves objectively can feel like trying to see through a kaleidoscope. Recent events, emotions, they distort our view, making it challenging to separate truth from perception. Making sense of our life can be difficult. It takes a lot of energy, and it comes with self-pressure. And in a lot of cases, it can lead you to switch to sheep mode, not somewhere you want to be. If you have a good understanding of psychology, you can use science to make fairly good, unbiased analysis. Unfortunately, not everyone is a psychology expert. Therapy can also be a valuable tool for self-analysis and discovery, but many people can't afford it. There are simpler methods that can help with self-improvement. To better understand ourselves, let's use a simple analogy to help create a framework with which we can analyze some concepts. Let's take a car, for example. Over the past 150 years, cars have become more than just transportation. They've morphed into extensions of ourselves. Their intricate systems, like the multifaceted aspects of our being, work together seamlessly to create a unified whole. Life, much like a car, is a complex machine. While we may not have the complete owner's manual, we can gain valuable insights by exploring its components. Ironically, I don't drive a car at all. I don't like car travel as much as traveling by train. Another interesting thing about the car analogy is detachment. Analyzing something objectively requires separating emotions from facts. As a car is a machine, a family object we tend to view logically, even those prone to emotional thinking. This inherent neutrality makes the car an ideal tool for analyzing life without emotional bias. Imagine yourself behind the wheel, not just of a car, but of your own life. Let's try to project the building blocks from life into the blocks of a car. Remember, we don't understand life in depth. We take a part of the car and match it to another part of life until there are no more major parts of the car left. The engine. This powerhouse represents the core of who you are, your values, your happiness, and the beliefs that drive you forward. It's the engine that fuels your journey, encompassing things like faith, love, and everything that makes you tick. Can you outsource this engine? We'll explore that question later. The starter. This is your motivation, the spark that ignites your drive. One moment it can feel dormant, then suddenly it surges to life, propelling you forward with unwavering focus. That's it all that I read today, so please go ahead and check out the show notes for the full article. Thanks for being here. This reading beautifully connects to April's theme of structure and discipline by using the car metaphor for the human psyche and the journey for self-mastery. Just like the car requires fuel, regular maintenance, and direction to function well, so do our lives. Without structure, without systems to support our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, we may drift aimlessly or crash from internal chaos. The idea that self-understanding is distorted by emotions and recent experiences highlights why consistent routines and grounded systems are so essential. Structure helps us see clearly, helping us operate our internal vehicle with more control, clarity, and purpose. When we create systems, even simple ones like daily routines, boundaries, or self-check-ins, we can start to regain the steering wheel of our lives. This directly ties to reparenting because reparenting is about offering ourselves what we needed and never received: predictability, compassion, and safety. Like the car, our inner world runs better when cared for regularly. Many of us were raised without a reliable emotional framework, which left us prone to burnout, confusion, or self-doubt. Reparenting through structure, morning rituals, supportive self-talk, or even meal planning creates conditions for inner calm and focus to grow. The car analogy reminds us that we can build a stable inner engine, even if no one taught us how. And it starts with seeing ourselves with both understanding and attachment, not judgment, but curiosity and care. As we go into the journal prompts for today, number 1, what parts of the car areas of my life are currently running smoothly, and which ones need maintenance or care? Number 2, in what ways has a lack of structure in my childhood affected how I approach discipline or routines now? Number 3, if I were driving the vehicle of my life today, what kind of road would I be on, and where would I like to steer it next? Thanks for being here as always. Take care of yourself and please do be well. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please go ahead and find a space where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Take a moment to simply be with yourself. Focus on your breath and gently connect with each part of your body. If thoughts arise, don't let them overwhelm you. Just observe them without attachment. Imagine them as leaves drifting down atop a river, passing by without needing your engagement. Stay present, grounded, and open to this moment, no matter what time you are listening and practicing this meditation. Namaste.